The Thatched House Unroofed by an Autumn Gale by Du Fu. It is the 8th month, the very height of autumn. The wind rages and roars. It tears off 3 layers of my grass roof. The thatch flies, it crosses the river, it is scattered about in the open spaces by the river. High-flying, it hangs, tangled and floating, from the tops of forest trees. Low-flying, it whirls, turns, and sinks into the hollows of the marsh. The swarm of small boys from the south village laugh at me because I am old and feeble. How dare they act like thieves and robbers before my face, openly seizing my thatch and running into my bamboo grove. My lips are scorched, my mouth dry. I scream at them, but to no purpose. I return, leaning on my staff. I sigh and breathe heavily. Presently, of a sudden, the wind ceases. The clouds are the color of ink. The autumn sky is endless, endless, stretching toward dusk and night. My old cotton quilt is as cold as iron. My restless son sleeps a troubled sleep. His moving foot tears the quilt. Over the head of the bed is a leak. Not a place is dry. The rain streams and stands like hemp. There is no break in its falling. Since this misery and confusion, I have scarcely slept or dozed. All the long night I am soaking wet. When will the light begin to sift in? If one could have a great house of 1,000, 10,000 rooms, a great shelter where all the empire's shivering scholars could have happy faces, not moved by wind or rain, solid as a mountain. Alas, when shall I see that house standing before my eyes? Then, although my own hut were destroyed, although I might freeze and die, I should be satisfied.
8月秋，高风怒号，卷我屋上3重茅。茅飞渡江洒江郊，高者挂卷长林梢，下者飘转沉塘坳。南村群童欺我老无力，忍能对面为盗贼。公然抱茅入竹去，唇交口造乎不得，归来倚杖自叹息。俄顷风定云墨色，秋天漠漠向昏黑。不禁多年冷似铁，娇儿恶卧榻里裂。床头屋漏无干处，余脚如麻未断绝。自经丧乱少睡眠，长夜沾湿何由彻？安得广厦千万间，大庇天下寒士俱欢颜。风雨不动安如山。呜呼！何时眼前突兀现此屋？无炉不破，受冻死一族。
This poem was written in August of the 2nd year of the Shangyuan era, 761, during Emperor Suzong's reign. In the autumn of the 2nd year of the Qianyuan era, 759, Du Fu resigned from his official position and traveled to Qinzhou, modern-day Tianshui, Gansu. After passing through Tonggu, modern-day Cheng County, Gansu, he eventually reached Baoling, modern-day Yueyang, Hunan. In the spring of the 3rd year of the Qianyuan era, 760, Du Fu sought help from relatives and friends to build a thatched cottage along the Huanhua stream in Chengdu, finally finding a place to call home. However, in August of the 2nd year of the Shangyuan era, a powerful wind tore apart the roof, followed by torrential rains. At the time, the An Lushan rebellion had not yet been quelled, and Du Fu's personal misfortune reminded him of the widespread suffering caused by the chaos of war. Sleepless and filled with profound emotions, he wrote this deeply moving and widely celebrated poem. This classical poem was written by Du Fu during his stay at the thatched cottage in Chengdu, Sichuan. In this piece, Du Fu recounts the painful experience of his thatched roof being destroyed by the autumn wind, leaving his family exposed to the rain. Through this personal hardship, the poet expresses his deeper reflections, showcasing his profound concern for the suffering of others and his noble character. This poem is a prime example of Du Fu's poetic mastery. The poem can be divided into 4 sections. 1. Anxiety over the destruction. The poet describes his worry and helplessness as the strong winds tear apart his thatched roof. 2. Frustration with the local children. He narrates the exasperation as neighborhood children snatch the scattered thatch. 3. Suffering during the night rain. The poet laments the misery of enduring a stormy night without shelter. 4. Aspiration for a better future. In the final section, Du Fu transforms his personal struggle into a heartfelt wish for a grand shelter to protect all the poor and suffering. The first 3 sections use realistic narrative and restrained emotions to describe personal hardship, while the final section rises to a lofty ideal, expressing impassioned concern for others. This transition from private grief to public compassion demonstrates Du Fu's distinct poetic style, marked by its depth and progression. The contrast between restrained lamentation and soaring emotion fully embodies the solemn and unyielding quality of Du Fu's work. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more excellent content.